After failing to beat the July 2013 deadline for the completion of the Kampala new tax park, questions arise over what the Kampala Capital City Authority is constructing in this taxi terminal that has failed to be complete despite the set deadline that remains on paper and keeps on being postponed. Authority spokesperson Peter Kauju says the contractor, a Chinese sterling company, was added more work to construct a multi-level parking, thus the delay. An explanation contrary to that of his deputy, Robert Kalumba.
The key thing to note here is that it's going to be multi-level parking. So we have provided for the other levels above the first one.
What do you mean multi-level? What, in the park?
Yes.
There's no multi-level parking in the park. We're just doing the carpet. There's no multi-level parking. Okay. Who told you about all these things about?
Level parking meaning we'll have the first parking under, and then you can provide for construction of other parking spaces above the first one.
To Kauju, Sterling Company was added more work to construct the modern parking for taxis, but his deputy says the contractor was assigned extra work to construct KCCA offices in the park and a police post. Our visit to the site reveals 4 different activities on course being done by 2 different contractors as opposed to 1 activity by Kauju and 3 activities by his deputy under 1 contractor. According to a close source, here are KCCA offices under construction by a Chinese company identified as Guangdong Hao Engineering Company Limited, and construction work seems to be on course. Here is a site said to be awaiting construction of a police post by the same company with all building materials present. This is the site for parking, while this site is under excavation. It is on this ground and excavation that it is alleged that a 6-storied shopping mall is going to be erected, allegations that the authority refutes.
Those allegations are totally false. This is not the first time that people are alleging all these kinds of things about the park. We have come constantly telling everyone that the park is meant for transport, that is taxis and buses. That is it.
Attempts to have an architectural drawing of the construction work on site were futile, as neither the city authorities nor contractors were willing to let us have a glimpse. Questions also arise as to how much money is being spent here, why KCCA is keeping private the identity of the second contractor, Guangdong Hao, and why there is a deep excavation if it is only a parking yard. With this kind of excavation and a boundary being drawn between the carpet and the excavation area, it remains unclear whether this is also a carpet for parking or there is a building or another construction that will take place in here. All those questions, time will tell. Kenneth Bwire, WBS News.